Guy. Guys, how's everybody doing? Congrats to Ash for getting first, Blue for second, and Lich for third. Look at you guys, the early birds, the early birds. Make sure everyone gets their draws in. Got Mix It Up open because I'm a good little streamer guy. I'm a good little streamer guy who can't remember the last time I was live. You about to go to sleep? I am so sorry. Well, don't you worry, because like the title says, I am just gonna be here an hour. Hi, Evan. I'm gonna be responsible, because I have a driving lesson tomorrow morning, and I really should not be staying up late, but I felt really bad because I can't remember if I streamed last week or if it was the week before. I'm streaming so late because Mars wanted to watch Across the Spider-Verse with me at like 5 o'clock, and it took us 2 hours. And then I needed I was like, oh, I won't stream. And then it was almost 9 o'clock, and I went, you know what, I will stream. And now I'm streaming. But basically, I just felt bad because I don't remember the last time that I did a stream. I know the last thing that we did was Minecraft, and last stream was the 22nd of last month. Okay, so it has been 2 weeks, hasn't it? Yeah, I felt bad basically because the thing is, I was gonna stream Friday, but I got a really bad headache, like a migraine level headache, and I could not tell you. It's happened for the past couple of days now, so I don't know if it's like anxiety related or if it's just me being dehydrated. I do not know. But it's one of those things. So we're gonna go with that. Even do biology work for coming midterm, like all days is a welcome break. I am so glad. It's a short little respite for people. You go get some sleep, Lich. Thank you for popping in even for just a moment. I appreciate you so much. Always put yourself out of regime. I am. But yeah, Friday, bad headache. I was helping out with a recording at 7 as well. So if I was gonna stream then, it probably would have been at like 8 or 9 anyway because of that recording. So I just decided not to because of my headache. And then Saturday, I had the recording that I was doing that took like 2 hours, and then me and Mars watched a movie. We watched New Gods Neja, which is like a Chinese mythology based film. Like CGI animation kind of reminded me of like some of the Final Fantasy animation, but it's like CGI animation is very typical nowadays. It was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I think most of my enjoyment from it comes out like is because of the theming, and I love the main character. He's really cool, and the way everything looks and like the world building of it is really fun. I just wish I wish it was a TV show so they have more time to go into things, and so things were paced out a little bit better is what I will say. But I highly recommend watching it. It was on Netflix, and there is another New Gods movie, which I think is called like Jing Yuan, but I haven't seen that one yet. But that one has is like an Erlang movie, which is fun. Pretty sure 22nd was last week, Friday last week. Okay, I am very bad at time. It's December now, and that feels like a big jump. So I'm talking really fast because I am gonna be strict on me having an hour here, but I want to get through a lot of stuff whilst I'm here. So you know, we're gonna info dump. We're gonna have a great time. Time is an illusion that helps things make sense. So we keep on living in the present sense. Also, we're listening to songs by the home team right now, which you can see on my little monitor, in the background, right there. I found them from just like YouTube's like curated like daily playlists. I really like them. They've got like a brain scratchy sound to them, so highly recommend if you like the background noise today. Check out the home team because I'm having a vibe. It's good. It's a fun time. But Yeah, December has always been a very tricky month for me and streaming because December is just like a very turbulent time of year. It feels like everything is going on. Um, so I think what is probably going to be happening this month is obviously the last month as well, my streams have been super duper inconsistent. I think my plan is for things to be better in the new year. There's a lot of stuff that I want to change about like my stream layout. And in the new year, I'm not gonna have Mithril to do anymore. So that's gonna open up my books a hell of a lot. Um so that's kind of the vibe where we are at right now. I really want to learn to draw backgrounds better because I kind of hate my just chatting background. Um, I drew it without like a lot of knowledge on how perspectives work, so I just did what I thought would look nice, and it's not bad. I just think it could be more cohesive, and I kind of blend into it a little bit too much. So, that's just my personal thing with it. I want to make myself a new background. I want to make new emotes, which I've been saying all year basically. But you know, I might actually get time to do it in the new year, which would be really, really fun. But for this month, we're gonna stick to that one stream a week. And what I'm gonna say tentatively right now is at least for the first 3 weeks of this month, every stream is going to be Mithril lore. Because me and Charlie are planning something. And if possible, I'm gonna try and get it streamed next week. There is lore on Friday the 13th, which was not intentional, but let's just say it's very topical that it's the 13th. And then I won't say the date yet, but we do have a date for the Mithril finale. And it is right before Christmas. Like cutting it rather close before Christmas, but it is right before Christmas. Unfortunately, not every member is going to be available to be there. It's a consequence of the time of year and people's busy schedules and time zones and all of this kind of stuff. Shot ourselves in the foot a little bit. And I think part of the reason why I don't want to share the date right this second right now is there is always the potential of there being some massive calamity and us having to move it to like the last week of the month, which I want to avoid. Because that means I would have to do the whole like gathering people's availability again. But there's always a possibility. So you'll find out at the latest. You'll find out when the finale is on Friday the 13th. Earliest will be whenever me and Charlie do a lore stream, but probably Friday the 13th is when you're gonna find out when the end is gonna be for Mithril. Because I am still working on stuff, and I forgot I have a bit of dark chocolate here. You can hear the snap, wait. There, I hope that was satisfying and didn't break your eardrums. I don't usually eat, it's like 80% dark chocolate, my dad has it, because apparently, like, it's good for you. But it fell out the fridge this morning and onto the floor. So I thought, why not eat it? I have been kind of unhealthy today, though. I went out to the shop just to buy a treats because I've been in the snacking mood, you know, which is probably partially to do with the headaches I mentioned, but I just wanted like nibbly bits. So I got they sell cupcakes that are like, I think they're made fresh every Monday and then they just last through the whole week that people go in and buy them. So I bought a red velvet cupcake that I had after my dinner and some of those little Oreo bites that I had as like kind of my lunch, and then I've got a whole pack of ginger nuts, the biscuit, because they're very tasty, and I had them a lot as a child, which out of context, that sounds horrible, but you know, we have fun here, but yeah, that's kind of the vibe right now. like I said, I did a recording session yesterday for like the final cinematics that I'm going to need to be doing. Um and now I have all the footage. I just have to go in and edit it. So I've got like 2 videos to do. Oh my god, Ash. Thank you so much for the community gift sub. You have started a hype train. Well done, all you guys. You get gift subs. Have a nice time. Have a great time with those. Oh, it's so cute. Look at Skylar Frogger's Blue got one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All the guys. All the little guys. Thank you, Ash. You're so sweet. Level 2 hype train. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why does this always, like, every time I go live, you do this, Ash, and I'm so very flattered. But my little heart can't take it. My little heart cannot take it. But yeah, what else have I been up to? It feels like every stream. I've been streaming less often, so it feels like every stream. But yeah, I've got a lot of editing to do this week, in order to have everything in place for like the finale and the things leading up to the finale. So that's gonna be like a lot for me to work on. The final video has been passed off, so it's like I'll say like 85% done. I feel like I've said it's 90% done already before, but I'm gonna say it's like 85% done, as in like put together. And it'll be very cool when it is fully done. It'll be good. It'll be great, I'm hoping. We're having a Mithril, a Mithril? Sure. We're having a meeting with all the Mithril members sometime this month to go over the logistics of the event of the finale, and then probably also map out how long people are going to need to get their like end of Thingamabob streams done, because I want to leave time for people to get on the server after the finale is done and do any like closes. But because it's December and Christmas and then New Year's, that probably is gonna bleed into the next year. But that's just like leaving the server open. That's when I cut everything I'm doing out of it, other than like finalizing the last Mithril monthly. And then I think that's really it. I think I am gonna be doing one stream after the Mithril finale, just to like do my own character closing out thing, and then after that Mithril monthly, and the server is done. The server is dead. I'm surprisingly excited, but I think when you've been running something for 4 years, that's to be expected. Don't get it wrong, I absolutely adore the server, but it would just be like a weight off my shoulders. I am definitely going to be taking a break from lore SMPs after for quite a while. I've been invited to a few of them, but other than Fallen, which I voice act in, which is Moon's RP. One sec, I got tea. Other than Fallen, and then there is one other server that I play an NPC on, but I don't actually know if that NPC has been revealed, so I'm not going to talk about them today, because I can't remember if they've been seen yet or not. But other than those 2 things where I'm doing like a very minor role, I'm kind of sticking out of everything for a while. I've mentioned before that I do have like ideas for future SMPs that I would really love to do, and I still would love to do them, but I think something that I've realized after doing Mithril for so long was that like the peak of my career was before the Mithril SMP started. And I'm not saying like Mithril is not the sole reason why things started going downhill for me. I think the situation regarding me becoming the owner of the server was probably the big reason, because that made my mental health take a tank, and worst thing you can ever experience is a fallout in a friendship, especially to the explosive degree that was. I don't want to go into it live on the internet. but I wish that was the only time something like that had happened during the course of Mithril. It sadly has not been. That is all stuff that is like in the past now, and I don't dwell on, but it doesn't mean it hasn't like negatively affected me. Thank you for the level 2 hype train, guys. You're so very sweet. Mwah. I say thank you, guys, but you know, I mean thank you, Ash. I appreciate everyone else though who is just here and listening and chatting. It's very sweet. It's very cute. But I think other than like a couple projects that I'm a part of, going into the new year, I really want to focus on myself and what I want to do. I need to get my life together. I'm turning 22 next year. And I'm unemployed living with my father, so not saying that's a bad thing. And I'm probably going to stay living with my father even after I get a job and have enough money to move out, just because the economy is shit. And you know, if I get a free pass, why not take it for a while? But I want to be a person, I guess is what I'm saying. And it doesn't mean like streaming or anything is going to stop. I don't think I want it to stop, because I do generally enjoy it. I really enjoy the community that I've built and all the people that I have met, and I want to keep meeting people, and I want to keep expanding my community. But I've also got to, you know, progress outside of this. And if I want to progress in a content space, then I need to have the means to like support myself outside of the content space, I guess is the best way to put it. This is like the only argument that I think exists for starting content creation from a young age, because I didn't start till I was 18. And I think that's a responsible decision because of the amount of shit that happens on the internet, and it's better to have like a certain level of maturity to deal with that. But then again, the earlier you start, the like quicker you're gonna learn how things go, and the more time you have to really like get stuff done before you're in my position and have to be an adult. But you know, that's a lot deeper than I wanted to get today. So hi Mel. Hi. Me getting deep on the Just Chatting stream. We don't expect it, but it happens. What other stuff can I talk about today? I'm really optimistic for next year, because just new things I'm gonna get to do, new environments, and then also I want to focus on myself more, like I said. To have been here. It has been a while, Beef. It has been quite a while. Oh yeah, Mooney's server is now Christmas mode. I have been on it with Charlie. I can't remember if it was last week or if it was this week. As you can tell, my brain has gone out my ass when it comes to like when things are happening. But me and Charlie went on. The Christmas island that we have on Mooney's server has like a really tall, steep mountain in the middle of it. I have claimed that entire like spire, and me and Charlie have started building like a Santa's workshop around it, which I will show on a stream before the end of December. If possible, I might do another stream tomorrow. I know me and Charlie are talking tomorrow, so if the vibe is right, we might hop on after and do a stream, because I have been meaning to go back on Mooney server because I love it and I want to embrace the Christmas. I actually need to make my new Christmas skin, because my old one is for the outdated skin before my like avatar got a new outfit. So I have to do that. But I think the plan for that, other than building my base as like the Santa's workshop, is I want to build like a little like cabin in the bottom base of the mountain as like a kind of a hotel hostel for everyone, because we had the camp on the Halloween island, and I think by now everyone who has been on that server for long enough probably has the resources to like make a new base on the Christmas island. But you know, we like having a little community area. It'll be a little bit difficult for me to work out because of the claim, but I'll either edit the public permissions, or I'll try and like set it outside of the claim. We'll see how it goes. That's the thing that we'll decide on stream, but I want to give an update on that because I know Mooney's server's only going to be lasting for the rest of this month, I believe. So I will be going on there again. So I haven't been there. You haven't been on Moon's server since the revamp. You need to. Yeah, I will say, because the server like relies heavily on texture packs for the like ambience. For one, change your shaders if you're using shaders to the one that Moon put in the server, or just like complementary, reimagined, or whichever your preferred one is, because the Halloween ones are like, the Halloween shaders make like the rain green and the moon blood moon, and it doesn't fit the new vibe. Second, the Halloween area looks atrocious now because of the Christmas texture pack changing everything. It doesn't work anymore, which is the trouble of using texture packs for that kind of stuff. So it'll look a lot prettier if you move to the Christmas area. Our Christmas island's very cute. It's like star-shaped with a massive mountain in the middle, and then it's half cherry blossom and half spruce, I think. And it's all snowy and it's all cute and it's all precious. And I think what me and Charlie kind of want to do is I have a Santa skin and everyone else get elf skins, and we can have like Santa's workshop and be super cute. There is also a gingerbread house competition at the new Christmas spawn. Let me actually check what the thing is for that, because if you haven't won any of the server events so far, first prize is a sniffer egg, which I don't think you can get any other way on the server unless like you find something in the ocean. I might be wrong. Second place, Neverite block, and then third place gets Pig Step. There is a warp to do /warp TP event _ gingerbread to get to the event area. It's the event building ends on the 8th of December, so that is this time next week. And then there will be voting. So if there's like, I might go on and stream that. If there's time. I don't know if the voting is going to be a live event or not, but I will try and go on and stream it. All the paints have been ruined. Yeah, they've just been like changed for the Christmas vibe. That's the problem of doing it like that. I think the only way around it is, I know some servers let you have multiple worlds on them. That's how like Hypixel do their lobbies and stuff, and they're like all of their games and things. That requires a lot of storage space though, which I don't think Moon has the ability to like pay for, which is why it's all in the same world. But if you have like multiple worlds on a Minecraft server, I think you can also allocate a texture pack to them. But that's all like technical jargon that I don't know I'm talking about. I'm just like, that's how I think it works, so that's how I think Hypixel works, because I know they also like use texture packs for that kind of stuff in different mini games and areas. But you know, Moon's done her best with it, and that's why we have two different areas. It's because now the Halloween one is ugly, but it's okay. It's fine. We don't worry about it. We don't worry about it. We just enjoy. We just enjoy what we can enjoy. We've got just over 30 minutes. So we might go like 5 minutes over the hour thing because we're starting Zoom screen. Just for shits and giggles. I'm gonna not let my tea go cold, because I let it go cold yesterday and I was really sad. Oh my god, I have a problem. And my problem is called idiocy. Oh no, okay. I was having a really bad day. Because my dad went away on a trip for his girlfriend's birthday, because he's a sweet man, and took her to Belfast because she really wanted to go as a big surprise, and it was really cute and adorable of him. But I was home alone and I was lonely, so I asked my sister to come around to spend time with me, and I bought her a coffee. And it took like a fucking hour to get to the house. Our driver was shit. I don't live that far away from town for it to take that long for the coffee to get to my house. But the real kicker was, one, they forgot my sandwich. So I demanded a refund because they forgot my sandwich. And two, I misread what I was ordering and accidentally got an iced coffee instead of the gingerbread one that I wanted, that was supposed to be hot. So I was double disappointed because I've been stupid, and that hurt me more than them forgetting my sandwich. But it was me being stupid completely. And then today, I went to the shop, like I said, to buy snacks. I also got some Monsters, and I was like, you know what? It's already 2 o'clock. I should not start drinking a Monster at 2 p.m. When I know I have to be up in the morning for my driving lesson. So instead, I bought 2 Monsters to have later in the week and a Pepsi. It was Pepsi Cherry. And I'm angry at myself. But they write the cherry in such small font. And it's like... me trying to remember what vertical and horizontal is. It's sideways, so you can't read it easily. And it's really tiny under the big, like, Max, because I get Pepsi Max. And I didn't realize till I'd gotten all the way back home and took a sip that it was cherry. And you want to know what's fucking worse? This isn't the first time I've done that. This is like the 5th time that I've made that mistake. And I keep doing it. I keep accidentally getting Pepsi Cherry. And it's not terrible. Like, I drink it. But I don't particularly enjoy it as much as I would just a normal Pepsi. If I want a flavored drink, I'm going to drink my Monster. The 2 flavors that I got was Pipeline Punch and Ultra Rosa, I think, which is like the pink lemonade one. Actually, is that... no, actually, I don't think that is Ultra Rosa. Wait, let me check. No, I got Strawberry Dreams instead. So I also didn't read the Monster that I got. In fairness, there was a guy who walked up behind me, very obviously also wanting into the Monster fridge because the place I go has a dedicated Monster fridge in the back. And he had like a coupon card and everything. I also didn't realize until he got in front of me in the line that he was missing one arm. Nothing bad about that. I just was surprised and it kind of threw me off. So I was like really quickly trying to grab the Monster that I wanted so that the fridge was open for him to do what he needed to do. Are they not discontinuing Ultra Rosa? If they do, I will be so depressed. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, I got Pipeline Punch. That was correct. I wanted to get Ultra Rosa. I mean, Ultra Strawberry Dreams isn't bad. It wasn't what I wanted, but it's not bad. Also, don't mind the VTuber going weird. It's because I keep my monsters under my desk so that my father doesn't see them, because he's really non-observant. I actually have like a whole wall of monsters below my desk because I keep the can of the first flavor. Like when I get a new flavor, it's the first time I'm having that flavor, I keep the can. The only can I haven't kept was the Chaos one because it tasted like shit and I left it in a cafe by accident. And I'm not buying another one because it tasted like shit. I also don't like normal Monster. I just like the flavored ones. But yeah. But there's discontinuing Ultra Rosa. Okay, I'm really sad about that because Ultra Rosa is delicious. I really want to try the... is it called Ultraviolet? There's like a blueberry one that has like a really pretty purple can that I want to try. Like Rojo Crowd, it does seem like Ultra Rosa being discontinued. Fuck! I'm sad. That was like one of my favorites. That was probably my second favorite behind Pipeline Punch, and then like Ultra White because I'm just a basic bitch who likes Ultra White. I mean, maybe that's why I got confused. Maybe they just didn't have Ultra Rosa in the fridge, and I just grabbed the strawberry. It's okay. I'll enjoy the Strawberry Dreams. I won't enjoy it as much. Might try stocking up on some at some point. I mean, if you like the flavor, I recommend it. It is just pink lemonade. I really like it. Oh, I have been the best sister today because my big sister had a baby this year and her birthday is this month, which is a terrible thing to be born so close to Christmas. And I'm kind of anticipating most of her gifts are gonna be baby related or like money or something. So I'm not getting her either of those things. I'm also only getting her one gift, but it's expensive, so it counts for Christmas and her birthday, which is why it's so horrible to be born in December, I will say. Actually, it's not that bad. The worst thing is if you were born on Christmas Day, and I did know somebody who was born on Christmas Day when I was in school, and oh, your birthday gets so overshadowed, dude. It is awful. But Tin of Ultra Rose before school most days. Said I need to swap to strawberry. Yeah. Strawberry's okay though. I prefer Pipeline Punch to strawberry definitely, but I'm gonna miss Rosa so much. Maybe they'll bring it back one day. Maybe it's just not hitting the right crowd. It's just so good. I'm sad. But yeah, I got my sister her birthday gift today, and it should be here in a couple of days, hopefully, if the shipping thing was correct. But I got her an Air Up bottle. You might have seen all the YouTubers doing the adverts about them. Um, my sister is one of those people who doesn't like drinking water unless it's flavored. She will actively complain when she comes to our house and we're out of like lime juice or cordial or whatever to put in her drinks. So my solution was get her an Air Up bottle, and they come with like 3 flavors, and one of the ones I got was lime. I think I got her watermelon, lime, and wildberry as her little flavor pods. It cost me like 34 quid, which was awful because it was like, no, it was costing 34.99, which was exactly 1 pence off of 35 pounds, which is what I needed to get 10% discount. And I just kind of went, fuck it, because Black Friday is a scam, which news stations have been reporting on a lot recently, which, I mean, it checks out. It makes a lot of sense. Soon you got paid the other week and haven't had the time. Yeah, I am very much like, I'm not strapped for money. My thing is, I have a lot of savings. I'm a rather responsible person, and I don't tend to splurge on the things. The main problem is my driving lessons are very expensive, and my dad is like, has been contributing to them. But when you're paying like over 400 quid for every like, I don't even think it's 10 lessons. I think it's like 5 lessons. That adds up really quickly. So I have money to get stuff, but I don't want to get a lot. So I need to figure out what my dad wants for Christmas. I'm getting his girlfriend something with my sister because they've been dating for like a while now. And I found out this year that her kids don't get her birthday gifts that are very like thought out or caring. So forget being the mother that stepped up, I'm gonna be the child that stepped up. She's not a mother to me at all, but she's just my dad girlfriend, but she's a nice lady. So I'm gonna be a sweetie. I don't know what I'm getting her, probably like hot chocolate or something, but I thought it would be cute. But it's really just my dad, my sister's gift's already bought, my dad's gift, I need to get something for my aunt and uncle and cousin, and then my bigger side of the family, we just do like, I've talked about it last just Sunday stream I did, we do white elephant. Still don't know if I'm getting the penis candies or not, because I think it would be really funny, but I don't know if I should. But I might do it just for a laugh. I might do it just for a laugh. The alternative is to get some kind of shitty book, like joke book or something. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel. But yeah, that's kind of the vibe at the moment. I hate spending money. It scares me. I also need to get some of my friends' gifts, but it's everything is so expensive. I might just go, I might just go to Charlie and be like, hey, neither of us have money. Do you want to just go and pay for ourselves at a buffet? And that can be our Christmas gifts to each other. No, I'm probably gonna get Charlie a gift because she deserves one. Don't mind me, I thought there was someone in my house for a second. My dad's been out all day because there's been like a football thing going on, and I don't know. He has work in the morning, actually. So he should be back at some point. I just don't know when. Which is also partially why this is just going to be an hour, because I can't stay up too late when he has to be in work in the morning. Too much logo shop, nothing. Yeah, my thing is like, I really want new clothes. My wardrobe is kind of in desperate need of an update. I haven't bought new clothes for myself. Oh god. I want to say since like 2018 was the last time I spent a lot of money on clothes. I spent like 200 quid on clothes. And that was the first time I had the money myself to buy myself stuff. And I spent 200 quid on clothes. And now I haven't outgrown anything because I'm not at that age where I'm gonna outgrow anything. Some of my jeans stopped fitting me super well because I lost a bit of weight, but I think I've put that back on now. Which isn't a great feeling, but you know, it's not a terrible one either. I'm happy with how I am, you know. That's the one good thing about me. I'm happy with how I look half the time. And this is why I don't do face cam streams. Though I have been tempted recently. I've been watching, I think I mentioned before as well, I've been watching so much Alpha Rad that I'm just kind of like, I could do a face cam stream. My background is so uninteresting and my room is so messy. But like, I wouldn't be like opposed to it. I just think I'd be uncomfortable doing it. If like with people in the house. So that being said, I do get more uncomfortable streaming when there's people in my house anyway. So maybe that's just like a me thing. I'm very loud when I stream. And it can be a bit annoying. And I don't like people walking into my room because that's the one bad thing about my house is 90% of the time my bedroom door has to be open because of my sister's dog who I look after a lot because she needs to be able to go downstairs and do a piss. And if she's not downstairs, she's in my room sleeping, so she's so cute. She's figured out recently that I will let her sit on my lap while I'm at my computer, but she has not figured out that she can jump up to me when I am at my spinny chair. I think she's afraid of my spinny chair. She's afraid of the Hoover, so it makes sense. But if I want to get her on my lap and she wants to be on my lap, she'll either dart around and then jump on my bed and flop over, or she'll flop over on the floor so I can pick her up. But then once I get her on my lap, she just sits there content and falls asleep. Like, she does not move. She's a really sweet puppy. She's not even a puppy anymore. She's like 5, but she'll just cuddle me all night, every night. She cannot be alone. Put a dog bed on the floor, she does not sleep in it if she can be next to a person 90% of the time. It's very cute, though. It's very cute. Eating the last bit of my dark chocolate, don't mind me. Oh no, Arrows in Action is playing. I like Arrows in Action as well. They're very, very good. I also found them kind of recently. It's very, very nice. I follow them on TikTok now, so you might see me really posting their songs a bit because they're fun. They're fun. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. Oh, does anyone know what's happening with Spotify Wrapped? Because people were saying it was supposed to happen Wednesday and then it didn't, and now everybody's freaking out. And I never know what is going on. And I don't think anyone has said. No idea? Yeah. They might be waiting till, like, later. They just jump about. That's fair. That's fair. Peanut is a very, she has that moment. She gets the zoomies sometimes. But most of the time, that's, like, after she gets, like, if she's been in the rain, she'll get the zoomies because she's trying to dry off. What's Spotify Wrapped was a thing. I've just seen all the TikTok girlies going wild about how, like, it's not happened yet. I always thought it was a bit weird that Spotify Wrapped was, like, right before December, because you feel like it should be a recap of the whole year. And that should include December. Though I guess, given how much Christmas music happens in December, they probably just didn't want to include it. Because imagine you are a poor store employee whose Spotify account is being abused to play the repeat Christmas music in your establishment. That is gonna mess up your analytics so badly. You're an Amazon Music person? That's fair. If you got it, you got it. I'm a Spotify girly. I have a Spotify. I pay for a Spotify family account that my internet friends pay me the money to keep going. Though I pay for most of it because we have like a slot left that I don't know what to do with. It's supposed to have my sister on it, but every time I ask her about it, she's like, "Yeah, we'll do that," and then we don't do it. So you know, I'm gonna chase her up about that December because it's been a fucking year. And I'm gonna fight her. I'm gonna fight her about it. Linda, he can just scratch the door to your room if he wants you to let him out. Yeah. Well, see, thing with Peanut is, she is so very little and small. She's a chihuahua, and she's also very long because she's crossed with a sausage dog. She can fit through like, or she should be able to fit through a space that is like maybe just slightly bigger than a mug. Because she's not very big. Like, maybe like a mug and a half, she can fit through that space. And that's about how big I leave my door open when she is in my room. But sometimes, if I leave it like the tiniest bit more closed, where she can still like very easily fit her head through and probably open it, she just will not. She will just be like, I can't get out. The door is closed. I'm like, it's not. You can see it's open. She's like, no, it's not. I can see the other side, but it's closed. So then I have to open it more for her because she's a little princess and won't walk out herself. Which is very funny in comparison to Archie, who I'm pretty sure learned how to open doors at one point. Or he just jumped so much that he would just hit the doorknob and accidentally open doors all the time. If I talk about him too much, I will start crying. I actually can't look through my photo album on my phone anymore because most of it are pictures of him. Because I don't use my phone very often to take pictures, so that's sad. Brighter pet news. My cat friend has come to say hi to me again. She's very sweet. She keeps licking my hand, and cat tongues really are like sandpaper, huh? I feel like I've mentioned, I'm getting like deja vu. I think I've mentioned this on stream before. Or maybe I've just mentioned it to myself. When I do go through a door, if the door's not fully open. That's fair. I understand. Little dogs and their little problems. They're so very silly. They're so very silly and cute. But oh god, we are running out of time very, very quickly. But to be honest, I'm slightly running out of things to say. I've been playing a lot of the Pokemon TCG game. I'm very angry because I have gotten both of the GX cards and the normal basic cards for Zapdos and Moltres. I have all of their cards. All of them. But I have not gotten a single Articuno. And it's to the point where I am only pulling on the Mewtwo card pack because that's the one that Articuno is in, I'm pretty sure. And I've gotten 2 Mewtwo's. Just the basic Mewtwo. Actually, wait. I might have gotten the fancy Mewtwo recently. I'm looking now because I don't remember. I can also open a booster pack right now, so we'll do that in a second. Okay, thank you for telling me that I can open a booster pack. Let me check. Because I know I have 2 of the basic Mewtwo cards, but I don't remember. No, I have not gotten what is it? I have not gotten a GX or EX Mewtwo card, but I do have 2 of the basic ones, and I have not gotten any Articunos. Let's see if we get lucky, guys. Pokemon TCG addiction because your local shops are doing locals. I just play on the phone app. I've never been into card collecting in like real life, which I guess there's more worth to it in real life because you can get like some of those cards are super rare and expensive. Never been my kind of thing. Magic Dragon take it over life. That's fair. Didn't get an Articuno, but I did get a Venusaur EX. Which is great. Thank you. Yay! I mean, it's cool. I can put it in my grass deck. It's definitely fun, but you know, I think it's gonna be one of those things. All I want is an Articuno. I'd be happy with a normal Articuno card. It just won't give it to me. And I don't have enough hourglasses anymore to do another pull right now. I only have 7 hourglasses. Oh, but I completed the Venusaur deck. Yay! That's fun. I know the rental decks are like they're rental, so they don't last forever, but I wish they did. I really like the Koga deck. I've been using it a lot. You know what we will do? I'll check Wonder Pick and see if anyone has an Articuno on a Wonder Pick that I can try my luck for. It is not looking like anyone does. Oh, wait. Oh, I have found one. It cost me 4 Wonder things, but it is an Articuno EX card. Ooh, okay, wait. We're gonna try our luck on that. We're gonna try our luck on this and see if I get lucky. I don't think I'm gonna get lucky. It's shuffling the cards. Oh, fuck. I got a muck, but I didn't have a muck already, so that's kind of good. Where was it? Tell me where it was. Tell me where it was. I need to know where the Articuno was. I need to know how close I was to it. Fuck! It hadn't moved. I almost clicked that. Ah! Going good from a Wonder Pick. I've gotten quite good from Wonder Picks. The first like 2 Wonder Picks that I did, I got really lucky on. That one was tragic because I was literally, it was the one next to what I picked was the Articuno. I was in another life. I would have gotten that Articuno. It's okay. It's okay. I'll get an Articuno one day. It's just the only legendary bird that I'm missing. It's the only one I'm missing, and that's why I'm upset about it. I just want all the birds to add to my legend binder and be a cutie. I want to be a cutie. I'm just a little guy. Wonder Picks, but now all the Wonder Picks only have cards you already own. Yeah. I saw they updated the shop recently because it only had Mewtwo stuff in it, and now it has Pikachu stuff on their premium shop. So I don't think they're gonna add a new card pack soon, but like they're adding more shop stuff, so maybe? I don't know. I'm just holding out until they do an Empoleon pack, because there's no Empoleon card yet. Really random selection of cards they've gone for, though, because I thought, oh, it would make sense if they just did the first 150, but they haven't done the first 150 because, I mean, I think most of them are Gen 1, but not all of them, because there's, what Pokemon am I thinking of that isn't Gen 1? Oh yeah, there's Froakie. There's fucking Froakie! And I'm like, he's not from there. I don't think Gardevoir's not, Gen 1 either. But kind of a weird selection to start off with, I feel. Yeah, it's very odd, but you know, hopefully they'll do more cards in the future. I really want them to do Empoleon because I actually have 2 Empoleon coins for the card game just in my room. I got them from a guy who I no longer talk to because he was a dick, but we didn't know what they were for, just that they were Pokemon related, and Empoleon is one of my favorite Pokemon, my preferred starter. So I got given them, and I want them in the game to match. I want to have cute little shiny Empoleon coins to flip at the beginning of matches. Gardevoir is Gen 3. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Gardevoir's Gen 3, Froakie and that line are Gen 6. There are definitely other Pokemon in it who are not Gen 1. Oh yeah, Melton is in there. I don't know if I know Melmetal is in there, and that's a Pokemon Go exclusive. And that was like Gen 7, technically. Which is weird, because at like first everyone was like, oh, it's like a mythical Pokemon, but it's not actually anymore. It was just like a weird Pokemon Go exclusive. But wasn't it like you had to catch a certain like Meltons to make a Melmetal? So like it's in that weird wheelhouse. I know Pokemon's been doing some weird stuff with like, it's not pseudo legendaries anymore, it's powerhouse Pokemon. But then if you want to use that metric, not every powerhouse Pokemon is a pseudo legendary. Because there's only like 2 pseudo legendaries in a region, and most of the time it's just one, and most of the time they're dragons. Yeah, so like Slacking is a powerhouse Pokemon, but he wouldn't be considered a pseudo-legendary by, like, the old metric. But now they're trying to push, like, powerhouse Pokemon as, like, a thing. But they're also trying to replace the term starter Pokemon with, like, first partner Pokemon or like, some weirder, longer term. And I'm like, dude, just call it like starter Pokemon. Like, they're the starter Pokemon. Is this just because like Eevee and Pikachu were included in like Pokemon Pikachu and Eevee, but they aren't really starter Pokemon? So like, are they just changing it because of that? Or like, why? You don't need to do these things. They're not gonna catch on, though I say this. I fear that people are starting to call Twitter X. And I wish it did not. I wish it would not catch on. I'm never gonna change. I refuse to change. I also don't use Twitter a lot anymore. I don't use Twitter a lot anymore. I haven't been using a lot of social media anymore. I'm just gonna use Tumblr. I realize I've been very bad at like posting on social media, and I think that's kind of a consequence of being very sheltered as a child and being lectured on internet safety to the point that I was too scared to do anything on the internet until I became a streamer, and then I had to start doing things on the internet. But then TikTok and YouTube take a lot of effort because of editing, and Twitch takes a lot of energy because talking and also sometimes like setup. And then like more chat-based platforms like Twitter and like Instagram is an image platform, obviously, but like Tumblr and that, I find them harder to continuously post on because I don't feel like I have interesting enough things to say all the time. I guess if I just like reblogged things more often with like or did like quote tweets, maybe maybe that would be something. I just kind of use Tumblr now, and I have a side blog for just like fandom stuff where I just reblog the shit out of the things. And so my main blog, which has like the same username as like Twitch and stuff, or like I think it's Drop to J because that's my preferred username, is just one J, but I can't get that anywhere other than Blue Sky. But most of the stuff I've been like resharing on there has either been like Hermitcraft art or like writing stuff. But I would like to use it more. I just don't know what I'm doing. That's just the problem in my life, is I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, I think like one of the things that I've realized is I love creating content, but being a consumer is just so much easier. It's just so much easier. Which makes a lot of sense, but I like creating too much to want to stop it. So that's kind of the vibe at the moment, I guess. We don't have much long left. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Sorry, answering a DM. A DM about cool special things. We have fun. We have fun here. I'm a silly little guy. We have fun here. Yippee! But yeah, I do too much thinking about content creation. You know, when I first started doing like streams and stuff, I wrote literal essays about what to do and what not to do and what would work and what wouldn't work, and like I could give you a dissertation. I could write a book on how to be a content creator. The thing is, a lot of things have changed since I initially wrote a lot of stuff, and the thing is, I will write stuff and then I will not look back at it. But I always try to be like hyper organized and all of this stuff, and I can still do that. But there's one thing to learn, guys, that your mental health is more important than anything. And that's the tea, sis. But yeah, I'm looking forward to next year. I'm not gonna put a lot of hope into it because this year 24 was my lucky number and I put a lot of hope into it and it went badly. So Not doing that next year. We're just going to exist next year and see what happens. Which should in and of itself be fun. But yeah, I feel like I have this talk a lot because I think it's just a thing that's always on my mind. And with the fact that I've been streaming less and very inconsistently this whole year, basically, it just kind of comes up in the zeitgeist of my mind. But yeah, I'm hoping that I'll find a new place of consistency next year. I want to take some time after Mithril is over. I'm just gonna gather my bearings and then get into things after I figure out what that means. But yeah. Irrelevant news, your favorite game to 7-year anniversary today. Doesn't the time just fly? Thank you so much for the follow, TK Athane. Thank you. Appreciate it so much. And thank you for the hydrate, Rodney. Thank you. Oh, my neck snapped there. The faces things pulls. I need to get VBridger, which is just like an app on my phone which will track my face better than my webcam does, because I'm just using like a Logitech webcam, which would be fine if I did facecam streams, but I do not. So it doesn't look great right now, unfortunately. But you know, the rigging on this thing would look a lot better if I had a VBridger. I just don't know where I would put my phone. It would have to be like bottom of my desk, and I don't know how that would really work. I do not have a lot of space on this desk. I'd love to get a new desk, guys. I'd love that so much. I just don't have the space in my room for one. I do not have any space. It's bigger than my old room, but my desk is almost smaller than my old room. Actually, no, it definitely isn't smaller than my old room. It's just a corner desk, and that makes it awkward. It makes it very awkward. Has there been anything interesting happening recently? I've been so out of it. I will go on the dreaded Twitter to see if there has been anything interesting. I know recently, last month, longer. It has took longer for the gap between Persona 5 to Persona 6 and Persona 4 to Persona 5. Ooh, that's saying something, because I'm pretty sure the gap between Persona 4 and 5 was, like, longer than usual. But that being said, Atlas did release a game this year. I think it's Metaphor, which has a lot of, like, Persona esque stuff going on in it. It's had very, very good reception. So I'm guessing they've just been dedicating their time to that new game in their franchise, as opposed to Persona 6. What I want to know is what color Persona 6 is going to be, because my bet is between probably purple or green. Because they've already done blue, yellow, and red, which is a great color scheme, but like I would die if it was purple. I'd be so happy. It's my favorite color. But yeah, it'll be interesting because they always do cool things. Too loud to it will be green. It is nearly confirmed. By what? By what? Hear that a movie came out of a whole premise is about someone writing a letter to Santa, but writing saying instead. Oh yeah, I have seen. I saw a trailer for that, and I was like, that's hilarious. Getting Jack Black in it as well. That's hilarious. Also, the Sonic movie comes out this month, which obviously I'm excited about because Sonic. They gave Shadow a gun. It's confirmed. I think the only thing that I kind of don't like from what I've heard about it is it's very unlikely that they're going to have Amy in it. Unless they're keeping that like the biggest wrapped secret ever. And anyone who isn't a Sonic fan isn't gonna... Oh, I've gone over an hour already. We'll go for a little bit longer. Not a lot, though. The thing with Amy is super important for Shadow's origins, because the whole thing is that he is down in the dumps while Sonic is trying to, like, fight the Bio Lizard or whatever, and then Amy comes and talks to him. and reminds him of Maria. And Amy is really the only character who could fill that role. I feel like maybe they could make Maddie kind of have that same angle in the Sonic 3 movie if they are not including Amy. I know they're not including Rouge, that, because they don't want the sexy furry in the movie. But you don't have to make her sexy. Just do what Sonic Prime did. Like, okay, she looks really great in that animation, don't get me wrong, but like, you don't have to sexualize the character when you put them in. Just add her. She's one of the best like characters with Shadow. It's downright criminal. It's criminal. I should play Sonic Adventure 2. I have Sonic Adventure 2 and 1, but I have not played either of them. I think Sonic 1 is just difficult to play nowadays because it was really a tech demo for the Genesis. I think that was the console it was made for, I don't remember. So it's got such a diverse like play style and everything. And my father has just got home. So we are going to end because I don't want to go over an hour. So thank you all for coming. We're going to use the end screen for once because I never do that. And oh, it's a Sunday, which means people are on WoW. Let me see. Let me see who is live. You know what? Let's read Beanie. Hi, I'm just ending stream. A bit ago. Yeah, she should be fine. In like an hour. Okay. Let me pull up Bean. There you go. Everybody go say hi to Beanie. They're on the WoW SMP right now doing some lore, I do believe. So they might take a second to say hi, but I hope you all enjoyed. Don't know if I'll be live tomorrow or not. Sometime later this week, probably. But I'll see you guys later. Bye. Don't mock me. Don't mock me. Bye.